Hi, first grade. It's Miss Taylor again. For reading today, we are going to learn how to find our just right books when we're looking in our classroom library. It can be a little overwhelming at first, so we're going to teach you some tricks and hints to find a book that's just right for you to read, okay? Before I get started, I'm going to read Goldilocks and the Three Bears for us today. And while I'm reading, I want you to focus on items that Goldilocks finds that are just right for Goldilocks. Okay, here we go. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. One day, Goldilocks was walking in the woods. Yum, she could smell something tasty. It was coming from a little house. Who lives here? Said Goldilocks. Goldilocks knocked on the door, but there was no reply. Goldilocks pushed the door, and it swung open. But there was no one there. Goldilocks stepped inside. There were 3 bowls of hot porridge on the table. The tasty smell was making Goldilocks feel hungry. She tasted the big bowl of porridge. It was too salty. Next, she tasted the middle-sized bowl of porridge. It was too sweet. Finally, she tasted the little bowl of porridge. It was just right. Goldilocks ate it all up. Goldilocks needed to sit down after all that yummy porridge. She sat on the big chair, and it was too high. She sat on the middle-sized chair. It was too low. She sat on the little chair. Oh no, Goldilocks broke the little chair. Goldilocks crept upstairs. There were 3 beds. She tried the big bed, and it was too hard. She tried the middle-sized bed, and it was too soft. She tried the little bed. It was just right. So Goldilocks took a nap. But while Goldilocks was asleep, the 3 hungry bears came back home. They were looking forward to eating their porridge. The 3 bears looked at their bowls of porridge. Do they look very happy? No, they don't. Who's been eating my porridge? Roared Daddy Bear. Who's been eating my porridge? Growled Mama Bear. Who's eaten my porridge all up? Squeaked Baby Bear. What will I eat? Cried Baby Bear. He was sad. Who's been sitting in my chair? Roared Daddy Bear. Who's been sitting in my chair? Growled Mama Bear. Who's been sitting in my chair and has broken it? Squeaked Baby Bear. Where will I sit? Said Baby Bear. He looks so sad. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Roared Daddy Bear. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Growled Mama Bear. Who's in my bed? Said Baby Bear. There's Goldilocks sleeping. Suddenly Goldilocks woke up and saw the 3 bears. She jumped up and ran away, and the 3 bears never saw her again. She ran as fast as she could all the way home. The end. So, Goldilocks did a lot of trying, right, new things, until she found the thing, like the porridge and the chair and the bed, until she found something that was just right for her. So when you're in our classroom library and you're trying to find your just right book, I have some tips for you. But first, let's see what a just right book even is. So, a beautiful chart here. So a just right book, you know most of the words. Y'all can't see that. There we go. You know most of the words. You can understand what you are reading. You can retell the book, which we learned for 3 ways to read, how to retell. Not too hard, and it's not too easy. So I have this fun thing that we're going to learn today, how to find our Just Right book. And it's called the 5-finger rule, okay? So you're going to pick a book. So for right now, I have Goldilocks, okay? You're going to open your book to any page, okay? Any page. You're going to have your fist. For every word that you do not know how to read on the page you open to, you're going to put up a finger, okay? I'm going to model for you. So if you have 0 or 1 finger up, the book is too easy for you. If you have 2 or 3 fingers, it's a good choice. It's your Just Right book. If you have 4 or even 5 fingers, you can give it a try, but it might be a little challenging for you. If you have more than 5 fingers, that book is way too hard, and I recommend that you pick a different book to try, okay? So let's practice with this page. So I have my fist. I'm going to read it. Goldilocks. I don't know that word. I'm going to put up a finger. On the door. But there was no reply. Goldilocks pushed the door. I don't know that word. I'm going to put up another finger. Open. But there was no one there. Goldilocks. I don't know that word either. Inside. There were 3 words that I didn't know on this page, right? As the example. So if I go to the chart, there's 3. It's still my Just Right book. It's still a good choice, but it may be just a little challenging, but that's okay. So if you have 2 or 3 fingers, that book is just right for you and you can give it a try, okay? So you can practice this with any book in our virtual classrooms or in a book around your house if you have any, okay? So you can go give that a try. Have a great day. Bye.